Hi there and welcome to Greatness of Being. My name is Sonia Bueno de la Torre, and in my video yesterday I was talking about that you are going to be the person that you're going to spend the most time with in your life and why it is so important to be your own best friend. If you haven't watched that, I would recommend to go back and have a look. I will also put the link down here so you can find it more easily. So today I would like to talk about why you are not your own best friend. And one of the reasons, there are many reasons, but one of the main reasons that I found in my own experience and by working with a lot of clients is that we are our own worst critic. It's very difficult to like yourself if you judge yourself all the time. So self-judgment and criticism is very much crippling us and is very limiting. The thing is with self-judgment that most of it happens unconsciously because it's in the meanwhile an automatic pattern that runs your life and it's completely out of control. I would like to emphasize that we call it the inner critic. It's a voice inside of you. It's not actually who you really are. The self-judgment is a voice inside of you that is telling you all the things that are wrong with you, what this part believes. It's an internal part, a sub-personality in your psyche. And we don't usually notice that because we are identified with that voice. We say that we are something. I just make an example. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, I'm so ugly. I never get things done. Whatever the judgment is, everybody has different ones. But we are identified with it. We say, and I'm going to use the example with stupid. I am so stupid. So the first step in order to even realize that this is not who you are is to acknowledge that it's a voice inside of you. That's an inner critic that is talking to you. Even if you don't notice that, but it's a concept, like just realize that. So and in order to be your own best friend, in order to like yourself, you need to find out who you really are, because when you find out who you really are, you love yourself, because we are by nature beautiful beings. No baby comes into this world saying, oh, I stink, I'm so fat, I'm so ugly, I can't talk. Yeah, it sounds ridiculous, but we don't come into this world judging ourselves. So something happens along the line, and I cannot go too much deeper into it. It's a huge issue and a huge topic that I can speak days about it because I'm an expert in it, because I had a killer critic myself. So I know what to do about it, but it doesn't go overnight. But one little step that you can do is next time you notice that you judge yourself, next time that you catch yourself judging yourself, and you might notice it quicker because you've been watching this video. Next time you judge yourself, take a breath. Take a really deep breath and take a step back. And say to yourself and realize, oh, I'm judging myself. This is my inner critic actually judging myself. This is not who I am. I am not this voice. It is a voice inside of me. My inner critic is telling me that I am stupid, for example. So this is a small first step in order to get a separation from that voice. And I said, it's not going to happen overnight. Don't worry if it doesn't happen right away. Experiment with it. But the most important thing that I want you to get out of this is that you know you are not that voice. You can separate from that voice and you can find out who you really are and see the beautiful being that you actually are. Oh, and that's so much better, I can tell, and it gives you so much freedom, and you can accomplish so many more things, because one of the main things that is holding us back in our life is our own inner critic. So try it out, experiment with it. Each time you catch yourself, consciously step back, take a breath, and tell yourself, oh, wait a minute, that's my inner critic. Oh, I just heard my inner critic. Okay, nothing else. Just be aware of it. Just acknowledge it. And say, well, that's not who I am. Okay, that's your first step. Great. And if you want to learn more about it, if you're interested in hearing more about the inner critic, what to do about it, and which other steps you can take, please let me know, because it's important to me that I talk about things that are really interesting for you. So I hope you can enjoy the rest of the day and be aware of your inner critic. The more you are aware of it, the more you are going to be able to do something about it. So each time you judge yourself, instead of judging that you judge yourself again, see it as an opportunity for you to learn something and to grow and to heal. I hope to see you tomorrow in my next video, and send you many blessings and much love.